Hello, everyone, and welcome to the full demo of the second quarter 2026 Salesforce release. I'm Katie Hemphill, your Salesforce product manager, and I'm excited to walk you through the latest enhancements and improvements now available in Salesforce. This quarter, our primary focus was improving the overall user experience, simplifying navigation, reducing clutter, and making daily workflows more intuitive and efficient for everyone in the field. Today, we'll be covering updates regarding homepage improvements, the lead and account page redesigns, and the log activity flow redesign. So let's jump right in. Earlier this year, we introduced the redesigned homepage experience. Today's enhancements builds on that foundation by adding record count indicators directly to the tabs. Now, when items require follow-up or attention, users can immediately see a count displayed on the appropriate tab, giving quick visibility into outstanding work at a glance. Now, when we open one of these tabs, you'll notice the count reflects all related lists within that section. This creates a much clearer view of what needs attention directly from the homepage without needing additional navigation. The goal here is simple: help users prioritize faster and stay organized throughout the day. Next, let's take a look at the redesigned lead page. Over time, as new fields and functionality were introduced into Salesforce, the lead page naturally became more crowded and difficult to navigate. Our goal with this redesign was to simplify the experience, remove unnecessary clutter, and organize information more intentionally. This page is now structured into 3 focused panels. Let's flip into Salesforce and take a look at it. On the left side, we now have the primary lead details section. By default, the additional information section is expanded, allowing counselors to quickly capture rich client details, such as religion, birth date, and other important insights. This information not only provides better visibility into the lead, but also positions us for more advanced filtering and custom list views in the future. As we scroll down, we'll see the contact details section. This section is collapsed by default because the primary contact information is already surfaced in the highlights area at the top of the page. You'll also notice the contact fields now displayed dynamically based on available information. For example, if no phone number exists on the lead, fields like other phone or do not call will remain hidden. This same logic applies to email and address information. This dependency-driven design helps reduce unnecessary blank fields and keeps the page cleaner and easier to navigate. Moving to the center panel, this area is focused on the most actionable information. At the top is the highlights panel again, which now displays the latest campaign response instead of primary campaign. This gives users immediate visibility into the most recent engagement activity from the lead. We've also included the lead status directly in the highlights area, so counselors can quickly identify where the lead currently sits in the sales cycle, whether that's unworked, open, not interested, or another status. Below that is the activity component. This experience remains consistent with the previous design and continues to display past, future, and overdue activities, along with quick actions to create activities or send emails. Moving to the right side, we've centralized all supporting insights and related information. The notes section is expanded by default to allow counselors quick access for capturing conversations and important details. Additional sections include the lead team, relationships, referrals, campaign engagement, and history. This layout keeps supporting information accessible while preventing it from overwhelming the main workspace. Now let's move into the redesigned account page. Much of the same design philosophy from the lead page carries over here. Cleaner organization, reduced clutter, and improved usability. The biggest change is within the center panel. The appointment component has been streamlined to simplify visibility into scheduled engagements. One key enhancement is that we've removed the appointment end time from the display and now focus only on the appointment start time, making the information easier to scan quickly. Additionally, the opportunities component has been repositioned lower on the page. If we scroll down in the middle, we now see the opportunities are based at the bottom of our page. This is due to user behavior and feedback. Most daily interactions centers around the appointments and activities first, so the page structure was updated to better align with those workflows. One of the biggest enhancements in this release is the redesigned log activity experience. The log activity button is now available directly on both leads and accounts, creating a more guided and intelligent process for documenting interactions. Rather than simply logging a task, the flow now helps automate updates across Salesforce based on the outcome of the interaction. For example, if a user selects log a call, the flow will prompt them to choose the call outcome. Based on that selection, Salesforce automatically updates the appropriate lead or account fields. Let's flip back into our Salesforce to see this in action. We'll click the Log an Activity button here at the top. And now we're displayed with various options on the completed activity we would like to record. Let's go through the log a call process. And here we are then presented with our outcome of said call. If I were to click no answer, left voicemail, ask for a call back, or bad number, I'll just be presented with notes to record from said call, and then whether or not I want to create a follow-up task for me to go back to this lead for further updates. If I click yes, I then can set my due date, my priority, and any other notes. That's the standard flow for our log activity. But if I were to click Already Protected, I'll then be presented with the question of what do they currently own, whether it be cemetery, funeral, or cemetery, funeral. Based on my selection, the field What do you currently own will update with whatever we selected. If I were to click Deceased, my account status would automatically update to deceased, and any open opportunities would automatically disqualify and give the disqualification reason of deceased. If I was on a lead, it would update the lead status to disqualified with the disqualification reason of deceased as well. If I were to click Do Not Call, my phone number field for Do Not Call will be updated as true, and all DNC related rules and processes would automatically run. If I were to click Appointment Set, I would then be directed to the New Appointment screen, where I can enter my start time, end time, and any other additional attendees to the appointment as well. This creates a much more connected experience where logging the activity also updates the related records behind the scenes, eliminating the need for multiple manual updates. For other interactions like door knock, text message, send letter, or other, I'll be prompted for the option to create a future follow-up task and then log the activity. Once completed, the task is automatically generated on the lead or account, again creating a seamless end-to-end workflow for counselors. Before we end things, I did want to share an update regarding Salesforce support. Historically, the CSA inbox has been used for submitting support questions and requests. Beginning earlier this year, emails sent to CSA now automatically generate a heat incident rather than being managed directly through the mailbox itself. This change allows the Salesforce team to better track requests, improve response visibility, and ensure service level agreements are consistently met. Please continue sending requests to CSA as you do today. Just be aware that responses will now come through the heat ticketing process rather than directly from the inbox. So that wraps up our second quarter release for 2026. We're excited about these enhancements and the improvements they bring to the overall Salesforce experience. From cleaner page layouts to smarter automation and more streamlined workflows. As always, thank you for your continued feedback and partnership. Again, if you have any questions or run into issues, please reach out to the Salesforce support team. Thank you, everyone.